A friend of my son's walked through the door a couple of days ago, and I asked him how he was doing. He went, "Oh, I'm okay." He said, I went into work. I really wasn't in the mood. So I came back home again. I took the rest of the day off. It's like, okay, remind me what you do. And he's somebody who puts glass into windows and makes the orders and all of those things. And he said, I just looked around the office at those people that have been there for years and years and years and thought, I don't want to end up like that. I don't want to be that person. And so then I asked him the question, so what are you doing to make that not be the case? Are you looking for other jobs? Are you looking for a new avenue to work? And he said, yeah, he said, I've started making skateboards. But he said, I'm I'm writing it because on a skateboard, on the underside of a skateboard, if you don't know about skateboards, they have artwork and often have wording. And so he's putting wording, he said it's offensive wording to the person that the skateboard is being given to or made for. So he said, so that they don't buy it again. I went, that doesn't sound to me like a very good marketing strategy. He said, yeah, well, maybe not, he said, but people are reordering them. So I'm like, oh my goodness, that is so against what I've learned. But what a powerful thing that he can take something, do the total opposite, turn it on its head, going, I think I'm going to do something that stops people buying my product because it's personal, either to that person or to the person that they're going to give it to in a detrimental way. And yeah, kind of blew my mind that he was getting that kind of a response. And I said, well, and are they good skateboards? And my son, who's purchased one from him, said, yeah, they're really good skateboards. And again, if you're not into skateboarding, then skateboards, you don't just get a skateboard. You get a skateboard, you skate it, you knock it, it falls over, it gets knocked and bashed, and the wooden ends, especially, get very knocked, and sometimes they can literally just break in the middle. So they're not good to skate on anymore. So there's always this turnover of skateboards and skate shoes. That's another subject. My point is, when you're looking at something and go, oh, well, that's not going to work. How do you know until you try it? So he wasn't thinking that people were going to repurchase and again and again and again, and they are. And he was almost doing it to push them away, and yet it's doing the opposite and drawing them in. But he didn't know until he made the skateboards, did the artwork, and got it out to the people in the marketplace. So if you're thinking, I can't do that, it's not going to work, that doesn't seem like a very good idea, it might not be, but who knows? It might be. How do you know until you put it out in the marketplace? One of the things that I've been offered recently is a speaking engagement at a university. And I looked at that and I thought, what am I going to speak about at a university? Is it going to be university students or is it just going to be outsiders coming into the university? So I'm finding out more about that. But that initial, oh my goodness, what am I going to speak about at a university? I need to look at the details more to find out what it is exactly they're asking me to speak on and how long for. I don't know all the details yet, but I'm open to finding out and I'm open to going, yes, and test it out and see if it works at that place. So think about something that you're going, probably not for me, not good enough, haven't done that before, and test it out. Test it out. Be bold. I'm going to be bold. So, whatever they ask me to speak on, which is in my realm of speaking, then I'm going to say yes to it. And whether that pushes me out of that comfort zone and over the fear, I know once I'm through that fear, the other side is success. So when you can look at it in that way, and I know that every single time I've pushed through my fear, I've got to that, I'm not going to say enlightenment on the other side, but it's never as bad as I think in the fear zone. And as soon as I've stepped into it, it's far better. And good stuff comes from it. And learning comes from it. And you never know where that thing is going to go. So I encourage you to step into that space, to step into your fear, and to take it further than you've ever taken it before. There'll be another video coming up on screen. I'll see you over there. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.